In Season 1 of the Transformers G1 cartoon, we see the Autobots board their ship, the Ark, to flee Cybertron. They are pursued by the Decepticons in their flagship, the Nemesis, and are quickly overwhelmed by the Nemesis and boarded by the Decepticons. Ultimately, the Ark crashes with all on board being deactivated. Fast forward 4 million years, and both Autobots and Decepticons are reactivated once again. During this first season, we meet and come to know all of the bots stranded on Earth from the Ark crash. But then Season 2 rolls around, and out of nowhere, all of these other bots are running around. Which poses the often asked question, where did all of these new bots come from? In this video, I answer that very question, so stay tuned. What's up, Transformers fans? I'm Mondo, and this is another Moonbase 84 transmission. A question that has been asked by fans over the years, numerous times, is where did the new bots come from in Season 2 of the G1 cartoon? Fans' answer to that question have ranged from fun speculation and theories to long and complicated explanations. So I thought that it'd be fun to share with you all where I thought the bots from Season 2 of the G1 cartoon came from, and once I explain what I think, you might agree it's a very plausible explanation. Quickly, before we get into all of that, if you could hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, so my theory on where all of the new bots came from in Season 2 deals mostly with the Autobots, but no worries, I do get to the Decepticons. So concerning the new Season 2 Autobots, let's start with talking about Perceptor, Red Alert, Hoist, Grapple, and Trax. These 5 newcomers have one glaring thing in common. They all speak with British accents. This leads me to believe that when the Ark was crashing, they bailed in either escape pods or an escape shuttle and landed in what would become the UK. When they too were eventually reactivated, they took on the mannerisms and the speech patterns of their locale. Now, just how were they reactivated? Maybe like those still on the Ark, a chance incident caused them to be repaired and reactivated. Or maybe, off camera, the Autobots tracked them down and were able to get them back online. No matter how it actually went down, mark my words, these Autobots came from England via Cybertron. Of course, there were more Autobots that showed up in Season 2. We have Blaster, Inferno, Powerglide, Cosmos, Warpath, and Beachcomber. So how did they make it to Earth? Quite simply, they rode to Earth on the one Autobot that I didn't mention yet, the one and only Omega Supreme. They finally showed up on Earth after a long journey of searching for the lost Ark. Moving on to the Season 2 Decepticons, which were the likes of Astrotrain and Blitzwing, along with the Conehead Seekers, Ramjet, Thrust, and Dirge. Admittedly, my thoughts on where these guys came from isn't really that interesting. I think that they simply took a trip from Cybertron to Earth using the Decepticon space bridge. After enduring defeat after defeat, Megatron finally decided that it was time to call in reinforcements to help the Decepticon cause on Earth, so he just had Shockwave beam them down. Now, of course, we know that the real world answer to how all of these new Cybertronians showed up on Earth in the second season of the G1 cartoon was much simpler. Hasbro had new Transformers toys out for the line's second year, and they needed them in the cartoon to get us as kids to bug our parents to buy them for us. As far as my theories on where they all came from, looking at it from a in-show perspective, I'd like to know what you thought of my explanations, as well as I'd like to hear your theories. So drop a comment below and let me know. I do think I'm onto something with my British bot theory. That will about wrap up today's video. I thought it'd be a fun little topic, and I hope you did as well. Until next time, thanks for docking.